Hello, House District 60. It's actually Thursday evening, about, I don't know, 6 o'clock, finishing up week 13. A little bit different from this week than last week. I was talking about the amount of sheer work sessions that we are working through in committees last week because of the work session deadline. So now that we passed all those bills either to Ways and Means or to the floor, we spent the majority of our time on the House floor this week. We canceled all committees on Monday, spent all day on the House floor. Tuesday, we only had morning committees, ended up on the floor by 10:30, spent the rest of the day. Wednesday, we spent a couple hours on the floor, and then Thursday today, also just morning committees and then all day on the floor. Still think we have like 50 bills that are on third reading that we will reconvene on Monday, taking off Good Friday and the Easter holiday. So hope everybody enjoys their family this Easter. But we still have enough bills on the House floor that I bet you will go to committees during the day and then floor sessions at night in the evening, because we need to get so many bills through because they have to be off the floor by, I think, end of next week, because the second chamber deadline is fast approaching us. So I'll give you more of an update on the bills that we put through the floor next week. One that we've been working on was the homeschooler bill, House Bill 3624, that has ESDs bringing a proctor 3 times a year. And if you are a homeschooler, you can decide to have that proctor do the state testing that's required on 3rd grade, 5th grade, 8th grade, and 11th or 10th grade, I believe. So the homeschoolers don't have to pay it. But also it's permissive. So if you're a homeschooler family and you still want to hire your own proctor, you can still do that. A lot of our homeschool families want as much autonomy from the government as possible, and we're still trying to respect that. If we could have waived the ability for homeschoolers to take the test like you can in, brick and mortar schools or charter schools, we would have gone down that route. But politically, that wasn't viable. I want to give a shout out to Pine Creek. We had the whole Pine Creek school here. We had Madison and Allie both here and their teachers. Great time. Madison was going down to do some civics in Eugene. They were going to go to the coast, but it was good to do a courtesy for them and show the state legislature that some of our kids, some of our schools only have 2 kids. Sometimes they don't understand that. Twice on the floor today, I had to give examples of what rural and frontier Oregon looked like. They were debating a bill on, can a P.O. box be a mailing address or a legal address? And some on the floor didn't understand that some of us don't get mail at our physical address, and we have to use a P.O. box. Sometimes the disconnect is interesting. Last Friday evening, we were in La Grande for one of the roadshow Ways and Means. Sat there for about 2 hours and 2.5 hours and listened to people asking for funding and bills. A good shout out to Eastern Oregon. Had a lot of good representation. We had people there from Harney County, Grant County, Baker County, and Malheur County. I mean, just good representation and great testimony from the local community members to the local electeds. Appreciate that. We also had a Ways and Means virtual roadshow Wednesday night from 5 to like 7:30. So once again, we heard from a lot of people with capital construction requests. The last Ways and Means is next Friday. Next Friday at Klamath Falls. If you have a project, you have a bill, you have something that you want to fund through this legislative process, get signed up. Get a hold of our office. We will make sure that you can get signed up, and we will work through that. Another bill that I decided to chief sponsor that just came out was House Bill 2006, which talks about having bill limits. So this year we have more bills than we've had in 25 years. There's too many bills that go through this. House Bill 2006 is not correct yet. It does set limits for legislators. It sets limits for the executive branch. It sets limits for a lot of things on bills. We're going to continue to work with that, continue to work on getting that bill to where we can fully support it. My starting point is that the 3 branches of government, legislators are the ones that should bring bills in. If you're part of the executive branch or an agency, you need to get a legislator to bring your bill in. If you're part of the judicial branch, you need to get a legislator to bring your bill in. That's what the public has to do. So if we're going to maintain the 3 separations of government, that's where I'd like to go. We'll keep you updated with that. We'll keep you updated with everything else that's going on. But enjoy your Easter. Enjoy your family. Hopefully you're traveling safely or stay home and be safe. Thank you.